find 16 air-to-ground rockets, 2 AIM-9 Sidewinder missiles, and 750 armor-piercing incendiary rounds.
Shack City.
Powered by twin 1,690 horsepower engines, it can fly at 200 miles an hour and has an effective combat range of over 300 nautical miles. This isn't your grandfather's Cobra, it's the Zulu, known by pilots as the Viper.
Off right visual.
Oh yeah, you can smell the gunpowder.
Oh yeah, right.
Back to Red Dog. I have multiple squares proceeding westbound. Request immediate re-attack. Same 9 line, same restrictions.
Red Dog, a 1-1 copy, all same 9 line, same restriction. Trail left.
Trail left.
Coming in hard right.
2, visual.
Yeah, that 20 mil comes right into the cockpit. It makes you feel alive a little bit.
I love it. How effective is the Hellfire with armor?
The Hellfire, if you use the correct one, it can take out any known armor on the battlefield. Our Kilo 2's shape charge penetrator warheads can go through anything that's out there. And we can reach out and touch somebody all the way from 8 clicks out. Red Dog 1-1 established.
1 dog copy. Shift your target set to the near one. It's like group of 3.
Copy. All right, off the nose, you see that beaten zone? That's about where our targets are.
Cali.
Red Dog 1-1 flight. Cleared high.
Dog 1-1 flight at 250. All right, right here. Shack City. Off left.
Left up with visual.
Visual.
Can you tell us what we're flying today?
Right now we're conducting a close air support training mission. We've got weapons loaded up. We've got rockets, 20 millimeter gun, AIM-9 and Hellfire on board. And we'll be conducting multiple attacks in the vicinity of this range complex for a notional enemy that's been pushing up from south to north to overrun a friendly position.
We're flying in the H-1Z Cobra. Can you talk about that?
That's right, yeah, the H-1Z is the Marine Corps' H-1, part of the H-1 upgrade program. It's a very capable all-glass cockpit, 4-rotor system, carry up to 16 Hellfire, integrated air-to-air missiles, and has your 3-barrel 20-mil cannon on the front. It's a Category 9, very agile aircraft, one of the fastest in our fleet, very reliable, all-weather, all aspects. And the sensor suite is what separates it from the older aircraft. It's got the target sight system on the front, which allows you to detect, recognize, and ID targets from 30 clicks out all the way down into IDing them at about 12 to 15, which is light years ahead of what we were working with prior to this inception. All right, so this is like a low altitude pull off, and then you see the Huey right there. Right now he's employing his 50 cal from long range, setting up for a rocket shot. And we'd be climbing here, it's called a stair step pull off. So he's high. Right now we're about to cover his dive when he pushes into the target. So right now we're covering his 6, he's diving. If anybody pops up behind him, since we just came from that same piece of sky, we'll be in a position to tip in. He's off left, and a hard left turn.
What's his loadout?
Off left visual.
Copy, coming back right to Nicole. Huey's got rockets, 7.62 and 50 cal on board tonight.
Good thanks, Red Dog.
Okay, so that's a basic attack. You got a couple rocket shacks, good effects on target. The biggest thing to remember though is our rockets are unguided, so it's an area weapon, and they're used as such. Not saying that they can't take out point targets, but that's why you can carry up to 4 19-shot pods on board the Cobra if you really had to saturate an area.
Or do you guys load up the APKWS?
The APKWS would be your point target for rocket engagements on technicals, and you would we can carry 2 all the way up to 4 7-shot pods on board if we needed to. But with the Cobra, you probably have 1 pod of APKWS, and if you needed PGMs, we'd roll with the Hellfire in order to take out any targets that were on the battlefield.
Hey, Red Dog, I'm starting to take active fire from a group of technicals left of my position. Stand by for 5 line.
Red Dog's ready.
It's going to be a Type 1 bomb on target, rockets and guns. For my position, 270 for 1,800 meters. Technicals be marked by 50 cal. Want you over my right shoulder with a left pull. Final attack heading 210 through 280. Push when able.
Red Dog copies all right shoulder left pull 210 through 280. We're pushing.
Going top.
Trail left.
Trail left.
Expect any re-attacks will be trail right pulls.
Para mi cara, Gillette Mac 3 Carbono para remover impurezas. Y para mi cuerpo, Mac 3 Cuerpo para mayor protección contra cortes, incluso ahí abajo. Gillette para cara y cuerpo.
Transmissions approved.
You guys typically go out with Hueys?
We do. Most of the time it's a mixed section, but if there's an armored threat or different type of AI or a DAS scenario, we'll go out as a pure Cobra section. Red Dog 1-1 flight, then over your right shoulder 220.
Red Dog flight. You were cleared high.
It's all threat dependent, but that's what's great about the HMLA is that you can flex to whatever the threat is on the ground. Because of an armored threat, we can do that. If they need insert extract ops with the Hueys, we can do that as well. Could be, you know, a flight or a division of Hueys coming in with a couple Cobras in escort. So, all right, we are in about a 260. There's our targets going gun. Coming off left. Off left safe.
Right effects, Red Dog. Request immediate re-attack. Same 9 line, same restrictions.
All right, where's he at? All right, I got the Huey at our 7 long.
Visual.
Red Dog, a 1-1 copy, all same 9 line, same restriction.
All right, sweet. Can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Major Josh Sweet Greb. I'm from Summerville, South Carolina. I've been in the Marine Corps now for 16 and a half years. 12 and a half of those were on active duty with West Coast HMLA squadrons. I've been flying the AH-1Z since it came out in 2010. Right now with HMLA 773, the Red Dogs up in New Jersey.
Huda was saying you're the top Marine Cobra pilot. You confirm that?
Huda is very generous. They were surrounded by a lot of good dudes. Our ready room is very experienced with multiple combat deployments from the whiskey pilots that have transitioned into the Zulu. The Yankee guys are second to none. And but there's the thing about the Marine Corps is all of the pilots that are in the HMLA, the training is second to none. All of them are very capable.
If you get with that, I'm going to get direct to the target to drop this thing off.
Go for it.
All right, break it off.
Bones off from Red Dog. Looks like we've got a couple more squares in that area. Request immediate re-attack with a rifle.
Red Dog, that's approved. Yeah, your dash 2 just took fire on pull off. Request immediate re-attack.
Red Dog copies all. We're pushing. All right, so same target sets. Kind of see where they set the fire. We'll pick up notional squirters in that area.
I got Night Owl reporting technicals and dismounted patrols moving south into the AO.
Red Dog flight is in 250.
Red Dog 1-1 flight, cleared high. Really joining to reporting in Alpha traffic in the vicinity of New Egypt. Break. Right effects, Red Dog.
Off right visual. Saved. All right, got him. He's in the pop. All right, starting our stair steps, so we know he's going into his rocket dive, so we can be in a position to support. It's also real world. If they make their attack and they're stir up a hornet nest and people pop out, we'd immediately tip in right now, protect the package.
Off right visual.
That'll be coming back left and cool.
Roger.
Yeah, this is a cool experience. You feel like you're, you know, on the ground.
It's from the other jet guys that I've flown in the front seat. It's a completely different sight picture.
What's the strength of the Cobra?
The strength of the Cobra in any aircraft is the pilots, but the strength of the Zulu is its ability to remain on station for a long duration, as well as carry a multitude of different ordnance loadouts in order to support the ground commander's intent. The aircraft can go up, got a ceiling of 24,000 feet, although you're not going to take it up that high. It's got a never exceed speed of about 200 knots. Each aircraft has two 1,690 shaft horsepower engines. It's capable of carrying up to 18,500 pounds, which is leaves you a little wiggle room on the back end when we're fully loaded out with ordnance. We carry, it's got 6 stations on board. The 2 wing pylons carry AIM-9s. And then stations 2 through 5, rocket pods, any variation, 7, 19 shot pods, APKWS, as well as HML racks for Hellfire or JAGM. Usually cruising, we're anywhere from 120 to 140, depending on weapons loadout.
And that's fast. That's and you guys do your air-to-air stuff, right?
That's correct. Yeah, we do train all of our pilots in DACM, Defensive Air Combat Maneuvering. What that is basically being able to fight and protect yourself and shoot down enemy helicopters as well as enemy fixed-wing aircraft. And we practice that on a routine basis within the squadrons. Their weapons and tactics instructors instruct their pilots on the best tactics to employ against other enemy assets. As evidenced by recent operations with Ukraine and Russia, attack helicopters and transport helicopters are high-value targets in those operation areas, and we need to know how to defend ourselves from that.
Yeah, how is the Cobra fared in combat?
Right now, to my knowledge, the Cobra is one of the most combat-proven platforms. You've got all the way from Vietnam once they decided to make a skinnier Huey. Very tried and tested. The Whiskey Cobra through Afghanistan and Iraq has been nothing but a godsend to the Marines on the ground and all of our friendly partner forces out there. It's a supremely capable asset, and then the Zulu just tacks on to that.
How long does it take you guys to spin up to deploy out of here?
So yeah, as I was saying, we've got guys that come in from around the country basically, and no matter what their civilian job is, as soon as we get here, everyone snaps right back into the Red Dog lifestyle, which is you train like you fight. Any area of operations that we get called to go to, and you're good to go gun.
And open?
Be firm. Go. All right, we're safe. All right, left, and then coming easy right around the smoke. So our motto right now is 5 and 4 out the door. 5 Cobras, 4 Hueys out the door. That goes hand in hand with the, our 4th Mall was tapped to see if we had any aircraft available to support Nordic Response 2024, which is located up in Norway. That's completely integrated with EUCOM, and that's going to be, training north of the Arctic Circle, cold weather training, close air support, integrated with other NATO nations up there. Going to be about a month-long commitment from the Red Dogs when we get up to that area, but that's going to